I love उज बात का सब है my love उज बात का सब है my love I love उज बात का सब है my love डूबा तुझ में कुछ बात का सब है my love
India is a magnificent country with a history so rich that it reveals itself in every corner. Delving into its history allows us to understand how civilization and culture evolved, how religion and spiritual practices emerged, and the many significant events that shaped the nation. The history of India dates back thousands of years to the arrival of Homo sapiens, who migrated from Africa through South India and Balochistan, eventually settling in the Indus Valley. This migration led to the establishment of urbanization and the development of the Indus Valley civilization. From the mysterious culture of the Indus Valley to the agrarian communities in the southern regions, Indian history is vast and interconnected. Indian history can broadly be categorized into three major periods. Ancient India. This era includes the Indus Valley civilization, the Vedic period, the rise of Mahajanapadas, and the Mauryan and Gupta empires. It marks the foundation of Indian culture and traditions. 2. Medieval India. This period saw the rise of the Delhi Sultanate, the Mughal Empire, and various regional kingdoms. It was an era of significant developments in art, architecture, and culture. 3. Modern India. Encompassing British colonization, the freedom struggle, post-independence history, this period highlights the resilience and transformation of India into a sovereign nation. The Indus Valley civilization, 3300 to 1300 BCE, stands out for its urban planning, trade, and architectural marvels. Following this, the Vedic period laid the philosophical and spiritual foundations of Indian society. If you are interested in exploring a specific era, event, or aspect of Indian history, feel free to ask. Early humans discovered fire and the wheel during this time. Indus Valley civilization, 1500 BCE. The first organized civilization, urbanization, began here, known for advanced city planning, drainage systems, and structured societies. Epic Age, 1000 BCE to 600 BCE, compilation of the Vedas, social stratification into Aryans and Dasas. Hinduism and social changes, 600 BCE to 322 BCE. The caste system reached its peak. Emergence of Mahavira, Jainism, and Buddhism in response to rigid social structures. Formation of Mahajanapadas and dynasties like Bimbisara, Ajatashatru, Shishunaga, and Nanda. Mauryan Empire, 322 BCE, 185 BCE, established by Chandragupta Maurya, covering most of North India. Significant events include the Kalinga War and Ashoka's adoption of Buddhism. Invasions and foreign rule, 885 BCE, 320 CE. Invaders like Bactrians, Parthians, Scythians, and Kushans entered India. Development of trade routes, introduction of gold coins, and the Saka era began. Deccan and southern kingdoms, 65 BCE to 250 CE. Dynasties like Chola, Chera, and Pandya ruled. Achievements included the Ajanta-Ellora caves, Sangam literature, and the introduction of Christianity. Gupta Empire, 320 CE, 520 CE, founded by Chandragupta Vaz, marked the classical age in North India. Key contributions include Aryabhata's advancements in astronomy, literary works like Shakuntalam, and the emergence of the Bhakti movement. Emergence of small states, 500 CE, 606 CE, decline of large empires due to Hun invasions, formation of smaller kingdoms in North India. Harshavardhana's reign, 606 CE to 40 CE, known for prosperity and peace. Chinese traveller Xuanzang visited India during his reign. Southern dynasties, 500 CE to 750 CE, rise of Chalukya, Pallava, and Pandya empires. Arrival of the Parsis in India. Chola Empire, 9th to the 13th century CE, established by Vijayalaya Chola, naval dominance and development of Dravidian languages and temple-centered societies. Northern kingdoms, 750 CE, 1206 CE, emergence of Rashtrakutas, Pratiharas, and Palas, rise of Rajputs and Turkic invasions leading to the medieval period. Detailed overview of the Indus Valley civilization, considered the birthplace of Indian history. thriving in present-day Pakistan and Western India around 2500 BCE. Excavations revealed two major cities, Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa. Findings include household items, weapons, gold and silver jewelry, seals, toys and pottery. Known for wide roads, sophisticated drainage systems and multi-story houses. Civilization declined around 1500 BCE. Gupta Empire. The Gupta Empire had two significant rulers, Samudragupta and Chandragupta II Vikramaditya. The Gupta dynasty played a crucial role in reviving Sanskrit and promoting unity in the language. Chandragupta thus established the Gupta Empire in 320 CE, and it lasted until around 510 CE. Initially, their rule was limited to Magadha, but they gradually expanded their territory to encompass the entirety of northern India. Notable rulers in the Gupta dynasty included Shrigupta, Gatotkacha, Chandragupta This, Samudragupta, Ramagupta, Chandragupta the Theft, Kumaragupta, and Skandagupta. During this period, there was no central power to unify the numerous small and large kingdoms of India. The Gupta rulers, known for their military prowess and ambition, emerged during this fragmented period to establish a strong, centralized governance. Mauryan Empire. The Mauryan Empire, an influential Iron Age dynasty in South Asia, was founded by Chandragupta Maurya in 322 BCE. It was centralized after the conquest of the Gangetic Plains, with its capital at Pataliputra, modern-day Patna. Outside its core administrative region, the empire relied on the loyalty of military commanders to control fortified cities. During the reign of Ashoka, 268-232 BCE, the Mauryan Empire expanded significantly, encompassing much of the Indian subcontinent excluding the deep south. After Ashoka, the empire declined, and by 185 BCE, the Mauryan rule ended when the last ruler Brihadratha was assassinated by Pushyamitra Shunga, who established the Shunga dynasty in Magadha. Medieval India. The medieval history of India began with the Islamic invasions. The Mughal Empire was established by Babur, a descendant of Timur and Genghis Khan, who crossed the Khyber Pass in 1526. The Mughal Empire ruled India until 1700 CE, after which it declined, paving the way for British dominance. The Mughal dynasty formally ended after the Indian Rebellion of 1857. Key events in medieval Indian history. 1. Early medieval period, 8th to 11th century. After the fall of the Gupta Empire, India fragmented into smaller kingdoms. The period marked the rise of the Delhi Sultanate. 2. Later medieval period, 12th to 18th century. This period saw the rise of Muslim dynasties like the Ghulam slave dynasty, Khilji dynasty, Tughlaq dynasty, Sayyid dynasty, and Lodi dynasty. The Vijayanagara Empire, established by Harihara and Bukka, was a significant Hindu kingdom that resisted Muslim invasions in South India. However, over time its rulers converted to Islam. The Mughal Empire marked the end of the Delhi Sultanate, bringing an era of political unity and cultural prosperity. With 1857, the Mughal era ended, marking the beginning of British India. Anglo-Maratha Wars. One of the key events in modern Indian history is the series of Anglo-Maratha Wars. After the Third Battle of Panipat 1761, where the Marathas suffered a massive defeat, internal conflicts began. Madhav Rao, a strong Maratha leader, died, leading to disputes between Narayan Rao and Raghunath Rao. The Treaty of Surat 1775 and Treaty of Purandar 1776 were signed as part of these conflicts, but they led to more disputes. The Battle of Wadgan, 1779, saw the Marathas defeating the British. The wars concluded with the Treaty of Salba, 1782. Tash, trade and commerce under the Mughals. The Mughal Empire was a significant era for trade. It led to the arrival of foreign traders like the Dutch, Jews and British. Indian traders, including Gujarati merchants, and communities like Marwaris played a prominent role. Key exports included silk, muslin, spices, and cotton textiles. Imports consisted of metals, war horses, ivory, and luxury items. The Mughal period marked a flourishing trade environment, contributing to India's global economic prominence. Types of history in Indian context. History is broadly categorized into different types based on the aspects or areas it focuses on. Below is an explanation of the types of history listed in the Indian context. 1. Political history, Rajnitik Itihas. This type of history deals with the study of rulers, kingdoms, empires, and political systems. It focuses on the rise and fall of dynasties, wars, treaties, and governance. 2. Social history, Samajik Itihas. Social history explores the customs, traditions, and way of life of people. It studies the evolution of social structures, communities, and their interactions over time. 3. Cultural history, Sanskartik Itihas. This type of history examines the development of arts, literature, music, and architecture. It explores cultural practices, festivals, and the overall intellectual and artistic achievements of societies. 4. Religious history, Dharmik Itihas. Religious history focuses on the evolution of religions, their philosophies, beliefs, practices, and their impact on society. It includes the study of major religious movements and their contributions. 5. Economic history, Artik Itihas. Economic history studies the economic practices, trade, commerce, agriculture, industry, and policies of a particular time. It analyzes how wealth was generated, distributed, and utilized in the past. 6. Constitutional history, Sandhank Itihas. This branch of history deals with the development and evolution of laws, constitutions, and governance systems. It focuses on the formation and amendments of constitutions over time. 7. Diplomatic history, Rai Itihas. Diplomatic history examines relations between nations, treaties, negotiations, and foreign policies. It focuses on how countries interacted with one another in the past. 8. Colonial history. This type of history studies the impact of colonial powers on different regions, including their administration, exploitation resistance movements, and the eventual independence of colonies. 9. Parliamentary history. Sansadiya Itihas. Parliamentary history explores the evolution of parliamentary institutions, debates, and decision-making processes. It focuses on the role of legislative bodies in governance. 10. Military history, Sanya Itihas. Military history is concerned with wars, battles, strategies, and the evolution of military technology. It studies the role of armies and defense systems throughout history. 11. World history, Vishvka Itihas. World history examines the interconnectedness of different civilizations across the globe. It covers global events, movements, and trends that shape the world. 12. Regional history, Kshetri Itihas. Regional history focuses on the history of specific geographical regions, states, or localities. It highlights local culture, traditions, and significant events in those areas. Each type of history contributes to understanding human civilization and the changes it has undergone over time.